Hello. In this 1.20.1 modpack development video, we're going to be looking into how to use the MoreJS mod to add custom wandering trades to your game. If you find this sort of content informative, please give this video a like, comment below with questions and especially future video ideas, and subscribe to the channel with notifications on to make sure that you never miss another tutorial. In addition, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel. They provide fantastic server hosting for Minecraft and many other games as well for a reasonable price and with lots of benefits. So if you find this server host interesting, I highly recommend you check out my affiliate link in the description below. That'll bring you to the website that I got the screenshot from. And then you can look into possibly a purchase that aligns with your needs and budget. So again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel. But now let's get started with the code. So again, this uses the MoreJS events. So MoreJS events dot, and here we're doing wandering trades or wanderer trades. All we need to do here is pass in an event callback. And then here we're going to be using the add trade function. So the first argument is a number, and that's the level of the villager. So this works similar to the irregular villager trades, but all wandering villager trades are obviously just level 1. So that's what we're going to use there. And then the next thing we need to do is add either a single trade item or an array of 2 trade items. So let's start off here by just doing 1. So trade item.of, and here we're just going to do cobblestone, and let's say 5. So 5 cobblestone always as an input, and then trade item.of. Again, I use the ProbeJS mod, so you get these very useful indicators. Emerald, and then you get 6 emeralds from that. So 5 cobblestone to 6 emeralds. Another example, again, event.addTrade. Again, level 1. Here, let us do specify 2 numbers in our trade item.of. So let's do dirt this time. And here, it's I'm passing in 3 to 5. So it's going to be 3 to 5 dirt as an input. And then let us do trade item.of. Let's do diamond. Let's just make it 1. In this final example here, let us specify 2 trade items. Obviously, 2 is the max. You can't do more than that. So event.addTrade. Again, level 1. Let's do an array here. So trade item.of. Let's do grass block. Let's make it 5. And then we separate the comma in an array. So our second trade item.of. Let's do stone. Let's make it 7. And then we can put our output. Let's do iron ingots. Let's make it 6 iron ingots. So I hope these 3 examples were useful. I highly recommend you actually use the trade item.of function instead of just passing in an item, because you can do more stuff with it. You can obviously specify either a particular item or a range, and obviously you can either do if you're just doing 1 input, you don't need the brackets, but if you're doing 2, you need them. So obviously the 2 inputs are in there like that. But if you have any questions regarding this topic, feel free to comment. I'm always looking for new video ideas as well. In addition, please like this video if it was informative. Again, thank you to BisectHosting for supporting my channel. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and make sure you never miss a future upload. Otherwise, thank you for your time watching this video, and have a great day.